Okay. So it's been a while since I could hold my head up high. Okay, God. I hope this sounds right because I'm not listening. So I hope y'all aren't hearing a bunch of crazy stuff. I've done a lot of changing. So welcome to the new me. Sorry, it's been a minute. But I've been having some things going on. I'm very proud to say I have been having some things going on. I'm just saying. Anywho, so I am. Let me make sure my sound is working right because you just never do that to people. Because I don't really listen to myself very often. Can you hear me? I'm assuming you can. I can somewhat hear myself. Anyway, so I'm on to some Aries, Leo, Sag stuff. I know I should keep it up here. I know y'all want to see the cards, but since I'm very sorry. Okay, so I am using a new deck. I'm sorry about my office, by the way. I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. Process. A work in process. I should say. Anyhow, so I got a new deck. It's called Reflective Tarot. I really like it because it's like it has these like little shiny. It's like the most awesome deck of all. Look at this. Look at the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. We already came out in our own reading. I'm taking that out just because I can. It's my reading. Don't like it? Exit stage left. So anyway, let me get to the hellos and how are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've been back. I had to go through a through and through. I'm very, very happy that I went through my through and through. Going through it. But I'm on to a new me, which is very exciting for me. I just got off work, honestly, and I am exhausted. But let me tell you what happened to me, guys. Seriously. So I've been going through like this whole light night of the soul. Okay, I went to the dark night of the soul. Now I'm going to the light night of the soul, which means I'm like recreating me, which is like you never stay the same, like for real. If you don't ever change, then who the heck are you? You're like that person, and people would just be like, can I ask you a question and not be predictable? Did I just repeat something I heard a reader say? I listen to my readers. They said that I'm unpredictable. Let me tell you something. If you want somebody that is completely predictable, it's like saying, I want to go out to eat. And the person always chooses their favorite restaurant, but never tries anything else. First of all, it's not the Saggy way. And where they do that at? Okay. Where they do that at? So I don't think it's a fire sign way, period. Although I don't know. Aries tend to have like their own predictability. But for the most part, it's not like fire signs way. So here we go. I really want some good messages from Spirit. I'm trying to turn my deck right side up, but it's right side up the way it comes out. So we have as our starting card. Oh, shit, I'm sorry, y'all. I said I got off mark. So, okay, we have as our starting card the King of Wands. King of Wands came out to specify, hey guys, it's us, it's Aries, it's Leo, it's Sag. So, we're speaking in this moment. Our guides, our spirits are all speaking to us. And they're telling us, look, This hermit mode situation is for the birds, baby. Let's get moving. It's for the birds. So we are packing up all of our swords, if we have any. Look, Mom, I'm not taking that stuff with me. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the Saggy in me. It's the God in me. Yeah. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. And it's been a while since I first saw you. And everything I can remember. I'll make up my own words in a second. Y'all better leave me alone. Okay, so Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles upright is that I stuck out in the cold and this and that and the other. But you know what? I like Five of Pentacles in reverse because winter is a cold, cold time. I just dropped my cards on the floor. I don't like to drop my cards. They're very personal. The spirit's not hearing me. I said they're personal. Okay, so I wanted to like play some mantra music in the back and stuff like that. I just don't want to know. Is that bad? Yeah, I feel all zenny. Like I feel like Two of Pentacles, like the juggling of the lovers and the left out in the cold. Look, I'm not being left out in the cold, and neither are you, Aries, Leo, Saggies, and all of you other Saggies. You're only exactly where you put yourself. Okay, you're exactly where you put yourself. So if you choose not to be left out in the cold, what is the juggle, baby? Go get it. The Lover's card. Go get your love. Go get out there. Be free. Be as prosperous and as unpredictable. Because there's that. I mean, like literally, this is what I've learned about this card. I've listened to like so many readers read about this card. The moon in the upright, the secrets hidden, this, that, and the other. It doesn't necessarily have to be another person, though. Just thought y'all should know. You could be hiding stuff from your damn self. Like who you really are, what you're really like, what you're about. Do you know any of these answers to these questions before you pose the question on to another? Like, will you love me? What am I about? Do you even know who I am? Do you know who you are? Oh, snap. See, stop. See what, look. I don't know if there's a sideways, up, down. Look, I'm going to take it upright. We done with all the sword stuff. I mean, all the wand stuff. The fighting, the arguing, the this, the that, the other. All we need is a little peace. All we need is love. Love is all we need. Okay, if y'all see me looking up, it's because I like looking at myself. That is conceited to say. But conceited is as conceited does, and I deserve to be because I want to. Moving right along. So the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups in the upright. All right, so somebody's trying to make themselves very happy. Aries, Leo, Sag, I hope it's you. It better be you. That's all I have to say about that. Because if you're not making you happy, you be the only one. You're not there by your damn self. And I'm going to do me. They call me do me. Then we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Thank you, God, we put down those swords. Because we're not trying to have it. I'm not doing it. You don't do it. We don't do it. Okay? And I'm saying we. I am a fire sign. All and complete. Like, seriously. Like, I have so much fire in my chart. I think if I snap, I set ablaze. I'm just saying. And then I have like a lot of water, which is weird because I'm super sensitive and emotional. Like, okay, bitch. Like, look, bitch. Like, look here, bitch. Like, watch out, little bitch. Like, in like a multitude of ways. I think that's what makes my personality just so overly flamboyant. Like, in a multitude of ways. You know. Anyway, we're gonna moving right along. Okay, the Hierophant. So we are also considering being committed. The Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? And the Hierophant in the upright? At least the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Y'all, come on, y'all. Okay, the Hierophant is like a clergyman or a committed man or usually an older gentleman, usually somebody of wisdom, somebody of godliness. But the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe it's saying it's not about money. And the Eight of Cups is in reverse. And maybe it's also saying it's not about what you left or the 10 cups you're leaving behind, because you reverse right back to them bad boys. The Three of Pentacles. Let me see what's else. The Justice card. So the Three of Pentacles and the Justice card, meaning it is I don't know what kind of this. It's not that hard to read, B. Okay, so meaning it's time to commit to something, to being a more just and honorable person, as I read from the Hierophant. However, and you're no longer waiting for a ship to come in, because your justice is, I'm sorry, not sorry. You're not sorry about anything that you have done. Like, seriously. With the Sun in reverse and the sorry, not sorry cup, but the Four of Wands in the upright. So, okay. So you're sorry, you're not sorry, you're not sorry. You're sorry, but you're not sorry. You were waiting, but you're no longer waiting. You were such a way, but you're no longer such a way, because your new beginning is for you to head towards your wish fulfillment, your word of fun, everything down there. Your Four of Wands. Did I just do that? Your new beginning is to head towards your Four of Wands. So your commitments or your life path, your soul path, or trying to find the love of your life. Love of my life, you are my friend. So we're at the Eight of Wands. Here's the message. What is the message, Spirit? What is the message? Y'all do not know. In the last year, let me say this. In the last 3-4 years, I have seen the most unbelievable works of God. I have to say. And not just God. I've seen it in spirituality. I've seen it in the universe. I've seen it in myself. Imagine the dead coming back to life. Isn't that kind of what the Hermit card is about? The dead has arisen, or the risen has died. Let's hope it's the other way. The dead has arisen. King of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess and the Emperor. So somebody, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. I'm high and mighty and this and that. I'm not saying that all Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns are like that. But what I'm saying is Mr. King of Pentacles have just turned into reverse status. What does that mean for you? I don't know. Maybe because of the High Priestess and the Emperor, something has just changed for a significant person. Maybe yourself or the other person. Something has changed. Maybe some enlightenment with the Emperor, but it's become like a stubbornness. Maybe it's a stubbornness. There's been a death to the stubbornness. I said that the death card was going to come out. So here we are with the Empress and the Emperor. I mean, the High Priestess and the Emperor. And then we have the death card. So I learned the other day. I'm going to tell you this story real quick. When you okay, Spirit has been telling me 15:55 on my clock. This is on Scott Truth. Spirit has been telling me to come back to tarot. Now, I like to listen to tarot all the time. It's like watching TV with your brain, which is very something that is just me. I watch TV with my brain. Like I like to use my imagination versus actually watching actual TV. So I do a lot that doesn't involve sitting. Okay. So that being said, Spirit has told me I had to come back to tarot. Made my life completely and utterly boring until I did. Unless I did. So, okay, I tried everything under the sun. It's not that I don't believe in tarot. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get over it. It's not that I don't believe in tarot or want to listen to tarot or this or that. It's just that my focus was solely on me. And I can't read. Oh, stop it. Okay. So I can't read tarot for people if I'm just focused on my dang self. Because then all that comes out in the readings is my dang self. Okay, self. Hi, self. Hi, self. But I love me. I do. I always will. No matter what happens or despite all. So here we go. So I'm sorry you guys missed a lot of my reading already, but it's fine. The Magician and the King of Cups in reverse. So somebody's trying to manifest somebody that is not interested in giving them their cup. I'm sorry. And let's see. Knight of Cups. So they don't want to give you the King of Cups. They don't want to give you their whole heart. They sure want to offer you something. And what is that, Spirit? Temperance. They want to offer you, what is the word for that? They want to settle, what is it? Make a settlement, like an agreement, like a settlement, like I can't give you this, but I can give you this. How would you think about that? And here's a little something I can, if I don't stop. Okay. I'm going to still put this video out, but I'm just done now. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so we've decided to take all these swords out of our bag because that we're now being offered not the entire King of Cups, but we are being offered, we as an Aries, Leo, Sag, are being offered the Ten of Swords in reverse. Let's not have all these swords in our back. Yeah. Sounds better to me. I'm just saying. I need to change my hashtags. Ten of Swords in reverse to the Eight of Swords, which is like bondage and feeling bound to something and feeling like you have to do or you cannot do or you are this or are not that. Or maybe binding yourself in an old way of thinking, an old way of being. And check it out. That's making you really freaking guarded. I'm sorry. These are your last 3 cards. Now, I'm sorry you can't see my desk and my cards on my shelf. So, my apologies. These are your last 3 cards. You see these? And this, and this, and this order. So, okay. You got to stop being so guarded. Look, 10 of Cups. You got to. In the upright. Stop being so guarded so that people can come in. You know, people have their own way of being guarded. And it's kind of weird. Some people, I've seen people's guard, and it is the weirdest thing. Look, seven of Cups in reverse. Trying to reduce your options. If you have a lot of options, I mean, of course you can't make a choice. A choice is one. Okay, let's get back to it. The 6 of Wands with the Page of Cups. The winning on the Page of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to take this as someone won this little battle of the ego. And I'm trying to say, I use the word the ego. I did. I used the word the ego because what keeps people bonded to themselves or bound to themselves is ego. What keeps people in control and strife and disarray is ego. We got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So ego keeps you bound and missing all your blessings and I mean it. I mean, like a whole blessing being put in your hand and not taking it. So the ego binds you. It suppresses you. Ego can also make you look like you're uncertain, unsure, or a sneaky link. People don't go through that. I mean, especially Sagittarius. I mean, we get it bad. I mean, they act like we sneaking around or something. Look, we're not sneaking around on you. And if we were, we told you we were about to. Ace of Cups in reverse. 9 of Swords in the upright. And the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So the question is, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? The 9 of Swords in the upright and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Cups in reverse is somebody not offering you their big freaking cup of love. 9 of Swords in the upright. It's really making you so sad. 3 of Swords in the reverse. But I think you're deciding, and the Hangman in reverse. You're deciding to not let that shit get to you. I'm sorry. But we are, as Saggies, that's how we do. Aries, Leos, Saggies. Look at this. The 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. The Giving to 2 card. The Ace of Wands, that almighty Mandingo. I can do anything I want. And then the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. But give you my money. I'm so sorry. That's kind of how it came out to me. I can do it. I can give you whatever you want, baby. I promise you. I can give you love, give you the wand, I can give you my money. I can give you a Knight of Pentacles. Even though I'm an Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles type. Look, can okay. Then let me stop making jokes. Okay, I'm playing too much. So the Knight of Pentacles to the Star, away from the Ace of Wands. So the real of all that is meaningful, or one might consider abundant, a small token of love, goes to the Star card. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Away from the Ace of Wands. Because I can't afford to give to 2. That's what the Knight of Pentacles means. Can't afford to give to 2, baby. But manifesting all the same. Like the Knight of Pentacles is bringing all that good manifestation. The Devil card the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Strength card. So, that being said, there's a lot of fear here of giving love or offering love because of some. Look, I'm not even lying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This Knight of Swords is in reverse. I mean, the Five of Swords is in reverse because of some attempt at a victory that didn't go as victoriously as it could have. Knight of Swords upright is winning at all costs. None of that happened, but I think that made that was the strength of it all. Is that when nobody wins, then everybody's the same. It's like everybody puts themselves in the same situation when nobody wins. It's like saying, I'm going to play video games, but I'm not going to try to be the victor. I'm going to try to just exist. And I think that was the strength of it all, was making a move, and maybe it's towards this knight, this king, moving from the knight to the King of Swords, moving from the Strength card, Aries, Leo, Sag, mostly Leo, getting into the car headed towards the King of Swords, which avoided a tower, which something could have been really bad judgment. Judgment's in reverse. It's really bad judgment, really bad decisions, really bad manifestations, because the Eight of Pentacles is in upright. And I mean, maybe it's in the upright to say also that instead of doing all the partying, which the Three of Cups came in reverse, partying, reconciling, this, that, and the other, people are just working on their money at this point. And maybe it's because of, the pandemic and this and that. We're not allowed to get as close. We're not even the same kind of world anymore. I've noticed. My life has changed. I don't know about y'all's, but mine has. And I'm sorry about my workout equipment. I'm so sorry to my guys. Like I said, the World card in reverse. We're not even the same kind of world. Like, we pull guns instead of fight and argue. We like to act as if Ace of Swords in reverse, that we can one up you, or we can be a bigger manifester, or we have the bigger gun, or we have the bigger this, or we have the bigger. I have bigger. All right, let me stop. Hey, baby. Okay, but Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, and the Four of Swords. I mean, I take this as, and if I were to delete all the rest of these cards, I've been working hard all day. It's time to get some rest so I can go make some more money. I worked hard all day. We've all worked hard all day. I know that fire signs are really hard workers. If we're working on ourselves, we're really hard workers. If we're working on what we're trying to manifest, it's really hard work, because we don't just we're not going to buy any old couch. We're going to buy the couch we want. We're not going to take any old love. We're going to take the love that we want. And that is exactly what we're going to do. Why am I reading this as if I'm reading for myself? So we have the Three of Wands in reverse. No longer waiting for a ship to come in. Because the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands with the Hermit card, look, we're just going to keep our distance. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. But the Queen of Swords is chasing the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is Hermitage, which is what's giving. Oh, come on. Spirit is really messing with me, which is what's giving the Knight, which is what's giving that Knight of Swords energy, that go chaser energy, that, or at least people believe. At least people believe. But after that Knight of Swords comes the Empress in reverse and the Two of Swords. So the Empress is a mother figure. Two of Swords is an indecisive individual. Two of Cups on whether they want to be together or not. Knight of Wands. Because it's too in and out. It's not a straightforward type of energy. But if you think about it in a way in which I might think about it, think about it like this. A car goes straight and forward. But what is the point of having a car if you can't turn left? That's all I'm saying. Is turning left a predictable thing? Let's say you're driving down the street on a highway that you don't know. Can you say that those highways just go a predictable way? No. What if you're driving and it's a left turn only, but you thought it was just going to go straight? Straight is what you're predicting. Excuse me. You're predicting that you can just go straight from here. Then you know how they hit you with that left hand hook and you have like a two-way and you can't go straight no more? Like that. Now, what's the predictability in that? Are you going left, right, front, forward, back? There's no predictability in anything. So why would you want predictability in your own life? Like, isn't it hard to grow if you can predict everything? So, Aries, Leo, Sag, keep on being out of the norm, uniquely yourself, freshly new. Every time somebody blink, you better be a different person. And not in like a shady way, like, I don't like you, but I'll be your friend. I'll act like I'm your friend. Not like that. But clearly, and I'm going to explain it like this. So you're at home with your parents, assuming that you're at home with your parents. If you're grown adults, you're at home with your children, husband, wife, grandmother, this, that, or you live alone. So you're there. And mind you, my saying is always, you have only one life to live. 33:44 on my clock. You have one life to live. Now, predictably, you could graduate high school, go to college, and do this and that and the other. That's what like the norm of society teaches you nowadays. But if you thought about it from your standpoint, what if what you wanted to do, like what if you wanted to be a candlestick maker? Or a candle maker? How much college experience do you have to have for that? Like none. Like none. So then, is it better yet to go to college and become so-and-so, Dr. Michelle, Mike, Harris, Dr. Schulenberg, whatever? Is it literally 30 years down the line do you see yourself being a doctor? Some people do. because that's some people's life path. Oh God, stop. Okay, one time I met a therapist, and I I asked her, or she asked me what I did. I told her I was a musician. I love music. Now, music is a hard thing to love because it can either be very profitable, semi profitable, or not profitable at all. But I haven't found that midway point yet. So I love to entertain. I love but I also, I'm a very private person. People don't think so. And a lot of people make a lot of assumptions about me. But I'm very private. If you make it through my front door, I must be your friend or something. I don't do that with acquaintances. I meet you at Starbucks. Anyway, let me finish. So that being said, but outside my home, my casa, my place I lay my head, I'm very wild and rambunctious and ambitious and out there in the world and known by many and sworn off by some and loved by Lord. And let me tell you something. I've also learned that that's out there and this is in here. When I go to bed at night, I close my eyes to myself. When I wake up in the morning, I open my eyes to myself. When I breathe or take a breath, I breathe for myself. Not to say that if you have children and husbands and all that stuff and wives, that you don't live with them, but you do not live for them. You live for yourself. That being said, and I keep saying that being said, because I think like all this stuff is kind of coming in my brain at one time as I'm touching these cards. Be uniquely yourself because that's what God made you. Does that mean neglect your children or this and any responsibilities or the other? No. But what it does mean is that you wake up to yourself and you go to bed to yourself. No one's going to make you get on the treadmill but you. Of life. Even though there's a treadmill behind me and it made me kind of think of that. But no one's going to make you get on the treadmill of life for yourself but you. So, for example, meaning you are a married individual or somebody in a relationship. Now, let's say that what you do for a living is completely completely opposite of what your lover does for a living. Should you stop doing what you're doing to do what your lover does for a living? I know this is a stupid question, and the answer is clearly no. But I guess the point is, if you're not going to stop doing what you're doing for your lover or do what your lover does, doesn't that mean that you're actually doing for you or that you got to wake up to yourself in your own job? That you're breathing the air. When you breathe in, it's oxygen. As soon as you open your mouth or breathe out, it's carbon dioxide. So then it's not like your husband can come and suck up your carbon dioxide or your oxygen. It's a big old world out here. So, or wife, or significant other, or if you're lesbian, hey babies, a pride to the family. But whatever the case may be, you wake up to yourself, you go to bed to yourself, and never shall that change into the day you are deceased. At which time, I've learned that you'll be assigned a soul to save. I don't think it's assigned. It's like they come. How do I make that clear? as your spirit guides come to you, you will as well go to someone else to help them in their spiritual journey, the one in which you took for many lifetimes on this earth, as many breaths as you could breathe, as your body would allow. It's just vessel to the Lord told you he wanted you to be with him. Now, that being said, please take care of yourself, your vessel. Make sure that when you open and close your eyes at night or during the day or even nap time or morning, whatever, make sure you're doing what you love. The Lover's card is indicative as well of just being happy. One person, I don't care if you have multiple personalities, you're a vessel. So God gave you a lot of talents. Maybe that nobody else has. Like some people are like, look, I can roll my tongue and roll my. That's kind of weird. I can turn my arm in the back of my head and make it look like I have 6 arms. I don't know. But the point is, it's still a talent. Use your talents. If you're the best at math, be the best at math. If you hate math but you're the best at it, I don't know what to tell you, baby. So look, go into science. You feel me? Do chemistry. I don't know. She could tell, felt it. I like to dance too. Like I like all facets of music. Everything that music allows, I like. To dance, to sing, to rap, to play guitar, to play. I don't know. I'm learning how to make my own beats. I also bought beats. I like to learn, I guess. Anyway, so I want to introduce you to this. I really like these cards. They're called Beyond Blonde. Come on, B. Beyond Lamora. Oracle cards by Izzy Ivy. Now, I really like them because they're so positive, but they also give you something to think about. So I'm just going to pull one. Whatever spirit puts my hand on, because I am a G. And I know what's meant is meant to be spoken from me. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go eat after this and go to bed. To my casa. To my casa. To my room. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. I'm going to my bedroom and watching some TV. I'm upgrading my office, so please forgive my office attire at this moment. But, 43:44 on my clock. It says alignment right when I looked at the clock. 43:55. It says you can manifest the life you wish to call in. It says look at where your desires are being seated. That's what I just said, didn't I? If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like, take a closer look at other areas in your life. It is something out of step. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestation may seem to backfire. To encourage you back into balance, become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. You will be surprised at what the shift in perspective creates. I love this deck. I also pulled out Beyond the Mind. The mind moves us through the logistics of life so we can function in the world. However, endless mental chatter, self doubt, limiting stories. Well, I just did that. I limited what I read. Next time I won't, but it's like a very tired moment for me. I didn't even get tired till I got here. Oh gosh. I just got home. Okay, look, just keep going. Um, However, endless mental time, limited stories, and subconscious programming can keep us in our suffering. Step us outside mind based limitations. Looking at things in an overly logistical way will hinder you and obs- obstruct, please, obstruct access to your superpowers. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so many ways you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. What would or should the situation at hand feel like if you have released all fears and worries? Are these concerns even yours? So that's the real no, no, they're not mine. And because they're not mine, I don't know, I'm concerned with going to bed right now. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You have the Five of Coins from your ancestors, the Legacy deck. The Knight of Swords, the Beggar. Five of Coins, the Beggar card. The Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Death. So we just done got rid of the begging bennies. People who think that they the shiznit. That's the death to that old way of being. Because now we have the Fool, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Hangman. That is to say, the new beginning starts, fire signs, with yourself. Make sure you are utilizing your third eye, because these things are very important. Once I get rest, I'll read better cards. Promise. But use your third eye. Make sure you manifest with greatness. Make sure you draw your vision board, because I just got that from the card. Heed all messages you hear from the universe. Hello. Somebody say, don't do that, girl. But you do it anyway. What usually happens? Well, I'm not doing it anyway, girl. I'm just letting you know. But what usually happens? The Hangman, Queen of Wands, Temperance, and the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Sun card. Okay, look. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look, you guys be wonderful out here. Love you, Aries, Leo, Sag. I love myself too. Bye, babies. Okay, it's not ending my stream now. Like, cut stream. Oh, it is ever. Earlier I tried to start the stream and it did this. I'm trying to end the stream and it's doing this.